Hey fellow Horror Night fans and Universal fans alike, I'm the Crazy Englishman and welcome back to another episode of Halloween Horror World, where today we're going to be talking about both Hollywood and Orlando with the content that have been released for both Hollywood and Orlando. So let's jump right into it. Let's start with Hollywood. We've got the scare zone list, so what are they? First up, we got exterminators. Toxic waste has been dumped in the sewer with homeless and people working in the sewer, all fusing with insects to become half man, half cockroaches as they rise up to the surface to attack other human beings. So this is a really cool maze. Scare zone, sorry. I think this is the concept is very interesting. It's definitely something that's a little bit unknown because Hollywood for the most part has done very humanoid kind of like slashers and killers and stuff like that, but now you've got literal monsters roaming the streets, which should be a really cool concept. And following up with that, we have a returning scare zone, Dark Christmas. Dark Christmas has been definitely one of the most interesting scare zones that I think Hollywood's ever done. Definitely a popular one from last year, and it's returning this year, probably back to the London streets. This one's I'm really looking forward to. I love the old Krampus myth, so it's great that I finally get to go through it. Following up with that, we have Core, which will be on the French Quarter Street, where the victims of World War One, all the soldiers that had died, rise up from their graves to attack the living. This should be interesting. I'm interested to see the kind of design they go with the street and the kind of environment they set up. So I'm really excited to see this one. And then last but certainly not least, we do have The Purge returning, Urban Nightmare. Now whether this will be up where the main gate is, still up there is speculation. However, it's most likely because The Purge has been part of the main gate opening ceremonies for quite a few years now. So it'll be interesting to see if it's actually on the backlot, because that would be cool to see The Purge on a backlot kind of environment with all the cityscape as a background for The Purge. Definitely fits that, so it'd be cool to see that actually happen, but I think it'll be on the front gates again. So we got the Purge Scare Zone and we got the Purge Terror Tram, so definitely quite a bit of Purge this year. Moving on to Orlando, we have all the new mazes. First up, we have Body Collectors Recollection. Body Collectors are returning. Definitely one of my favorite original concepts that Orlando has done before. Mixing it with another favorite concept, and that is with Shady Brook Asylum. The Body Collectors are coming through a blizzard to take the parts of the patients. Now this is a really cool idea for a maze. You're trapped in an asylum. Not only do you have mentally deranged people in, you also have these monsters that are harvesting human parts with this creepy grin. Oh, I think this might be one of the best mazes for Orlando this year. And it's not even an IP, which is really cool. I like the fact that they're returning to that kind of idea of Shady Brook coming back in some form, mixing it with another legend of Orlando, as it were, with the Body Collectors. So I'm really excited for that one. We do have Run, which is basically a competition, and the only way you can win is to survive as you're hunted down by teams of people. Now, we've had a Run maze before, so it'll be interesting to see Eddie come back, Jack's brother. So I'll be interested. It makes sense, since Jack is the main icon for this year, to have his brother in some form, possibly in the maze. Speaking of Jack, we do have Jack's 25 Years Mayhem and Monsters and Mayhem, sorry. And this maze is going to be basically the legends of basically an accumulation of all the history of Horror Nights all crammed into one maze with possible icons, creatures, different scenes from Orlando's past. Definitely a really cool maze to look out for, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun, especially for those Horror Night history buffs out there, because I would love to see this maze. So I can't wait to see footage of it. We also have Asylum in Wonderland. A really twisted 3D look into Alice's mental mindscape. Is Wonderland real, or is it in her twisted mind? So this maze will be in 3D. Definitely going to be a kind of creepy switch on for the Alice in Wonderland tale. Lastly, we do have a returning maze. We do have American Werewolf in London coming back. Due to its popularity back in 2013, it will be returning as a maze for this year. I don't think there'll be a lot of alterations. Maybe some audio cues will be changed a bit. But definitely, I think a lot of people who didn't get to experience it the first time will be in for a treat on this one. So that's it. That's the Scarezones and the mazes all listed. That's exciting. I can't wait for this year. 2015 is going to be a great year for Horror Nights, I think. And I can't wait to see the footage for the Orlando attractions, and I can't wait to go through and experience mazes like Crimson Peak and AVP. And speaking of AVP, I just wanted to make this quick update. Shortly after I made the video, I did find out that the maze will be unaltered. John Murdy did release a tweet, so maybe just like American Werewolf in London, there'll be a few audio change-ups, but otherwise it'll be a very same maze. So yeah, that's it. What do you guys think? I know this is a lot of information, but it's some really cool concepts for this year. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and if you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. And until the next time, this is Crazy Englishman, signing off.